That definitely has like "We Are Number One" energy.
Yeah.
I was just actually going back because I was talking to someone at work about those fucking memes from like 2016.
Yep, that's exact. We were just having this conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Chris was just like, "That is like the most 2016 thing."
I know. Those used to crack me up. I found the one that I used to love watching, which was just "We Are Number One," but it's all F.
We are number one.
Yeah, it's like we are number one.
Good God.
And then it's just like it's funny because you can hear like the contour of his voice being forcibly pitch shifted.
Yep.
Here's a little lesson in history. I still even like the normal one where he's just like, "What are you doing?" Just to crack me up. All right.
Why does my thumb not register? Thank you. God.
So I was watching. Matt from Super Mega got COVID.
Okay.
And they posted a video, but of course it's them, so no one knew if it was real or not.
Well, yeah.
But he did actually get COVID. But they posted this like edited photo of him that looks fucking horrifying.
Of course they did.
Yeah, and it's just like he's like, but Matt's doing okay and he's healing up well. And then they posted that picture, and everyone's like, "Is Matt going to die?"
Was it just edited, or?
I mean, he clearly like looked kind of sick, and then they just way over exaggerated everything. I'm gonna try and see if I can find the picture.
No way.
Yeah, here it is. He looks like a fucking zombie.
He sort of does normally.
I mean, yeah, but he's like super unshaven, and like they edited around his eyes, and also the camera lighting is horrible. So looks like it's out of fucking 28 Days Later.
So is he a breakthrough, I assume?
Yeah, he had been vaccinated, so
Shit happens. For another lesson in trickery.
if you want to be a villain number one. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm selling all my shit.
Yeah, I have, I think, almost 600,000 Zenny now. Nope,
I do have
729,000.
I think once I sell this 26,
Curious.
I now have 700,000.
So a meal is
when you type in Matt has COVID into Google, obviously Matt Watson's the first one to show up, and then it's Matt Gates.
Oh, that would have been my guess.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I forgot he also got COVID.
Like,
you know where he is.
Particularly shitty, like conservative senators. Wow, yeah,
and a pedophile.
He's the one who's like a literal pedophile under investigation.
A literal pedophile.
Right, I'm not used to like hearing his name because I read it and every time I'm like, yes, him, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Like he's this Nestor.
Yeah.
Man, what are any of those like?
Did you post the video?
Okay.
The what?
I mean, you posted the.
I posted the picture.
What makes you mad?
Like,
Are dying? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's definitely. Christ Almighty!
I know they made him look fucking horrible.
There's got to be some weird face filter on that.
I'm sure. It's like you can tell it's around his eyes.
Yeah.
And like he clearly hadn't shaved in a bit. He was probably in quarantine, but he's fine
That's
now. Like he's
miserable.
not contagious anymore. But it was just playing the fucking like super mega music. It's like Matt has COVID and he's doing great, and it just showed that.
Jesus. All right. What can I make? I need Gossarock bile.
Yum.
Gossarock bile.
Bile.
Boil.
Sorry.
That's also a very 2016 thing.
Yes.
Is
Vines
that
in general.
not older?
I think the song is older, but it was like I definitely have vivid memories of junior or senior year of college. It coming up in my car while driving back somewhere
Mm.
because that's when the blame it, I'ma kill myself.
Yeah, that's,
Might not be 2016, but for me, it's 2016.
yeah, I think it was the year or two before that because I remember hearing that on my NICOR job all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe I should ADD.
Bro.
You really should just like become a whatever that band is. You should just come with them. Like you said exactly.
AWOL Nation.
Thank you.
Yeah, the world needs an AWOL Nation.
Beloved band, A Wall Nation.
I'm sure there already at least one. What is the cost of a meal in this game?
Can you look at? Oh, did you already eat?
I already ate. I can't. Is it like 150 zeni? Like 100,
300?
300?
Maybe?
200.
2 zeni. So
Do you want to calculate how many meals I can have?
no, I just want to like kind of normalize how much a zeni costs, and that sounds about $1. Like maybe.
I mean, it's equivalent to yen, right?
Well,
Probably $1. What do you think?
well, $20 for like a meal.
So
You can 200. No, yeah, like what am I saying? Yeah, like it's 1/10. So you have about $72,000.
okay.
Who's gonna try?
I'm not very lucky.
How much does it cost to
Raise a child?
uh
Hmm.
what is it, like up to now like $20?
I do not mean to chit chat on the trader. I meant to take. All I ever do is take.
I meant to kill. 0.
0.
Yeah.
What is a Britannian student doing in a place like this?
Bitter boy.
That's from the first episode, right?
Yeah.
What was her name? Valletta? Okay.
The first titties I ever saw.
For Triple
That-
J's Zero Waste.
Our character from fucking Code Geass.
Boots and code yes.
Yep. Like twice ever. See Colin's boobs once and you see Valletta's boobs once.
Hmm.
But you know what? It was probably only on like the DVD version or whatever, which is why I actually saw it.
Yeah. Because they absolutely would not have let that fly on Adult Swim.
No. Or Japanese television.
Yeah.
I guess I had to have a reason for you to buy the DVD.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is an incentive for a lot of people.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, all the
Blu-ray.
Oh. Unforgivable.
Hey, and speaking of brands and anime, Steins Gate wasn't good.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
That's fair.
It did not age well.
Yeah. No, you know what? I was remembering on my drive recently
How do I-
that you were talking about Steins Gate, and I totally forgot that for the fucking dub. Did you watch subbed?
I watched subbed because I couldn't find the dub on like
For the dub, you know how there's like a lot of like 4chan-y type humor or like internet slang?
Yes.
They changed that all to Star Trek jokes in the dub.
See, that's somehow worse because the like
Correct.
I was like, wow, I'm sure it's just like them trying to translate how these kids are talking in Japanese slang, but this does not age well when they're like, no, I'm a hacksaw. I'm like,
Yeah, I know. It already
Yeah.
doesn't age because it's from like 2010 or whatever. But for the English one, they made them all Star Trek jokes because I think the people writing the script didn't understand what internet humor was. So they're like, well, they're nerds, right?
Yeah,
What do
yeah,
nerds-
Star Trek. I mean, this is the same company that on the back of the package was like, it's like Donnie Darko meets Big Bang Theory.
That's right. That's right.
I was like, wow, okay.
I also just had a very cursed thought.
Okay.
Hmm.
Have any of you ever heard of Steiner math?
No.
It's just this very stupid. It's very.
Is it fake math?
It's this wrestling promo that like
oh, Steiner map, yeah.
it's pretty good. You should watch it. But I just realized that I might watch all of Steins Gate to find a Steiner math joke in there.
You can definitely find one. Now you look at me and you look at Hulk and you think it's a 50-50 match, but you're looking I'm just
Samoa
not.
Joe.
What?
It's me and Samoa
It's
Joe.
Samoa Joe, but I'm not built. I'm just built different. So really, those odds are already 60-40. And if you add those together, it's 100, which means it's a 200% chance that Steiner comes out. It's closer.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the guy talks himself into having like 130% chance of winning his match.
I love it.
You should watch it.
Like, when wrestling is self-aware, it's very
I was gonna
good.
say there are reasons wrestling is popular.
Did not Steiner win at Sacrifice?
He did not.
Samoa Joe won the match.
Oh my god. Sorry, what were you gonna say, on?
I got recommended a video and it cracked me up because it reminded me of us playing the Yu-Gi-Oh game on our Game Boys.
Okay.
And it was a guy talking about he had just started like it was a completely unrelated Yu-Gi-Oh game, but it was apparently in like the Battle City arc. And he was that rare hunter that had like a bunch of Exodia copies in his deck. So he's like, all right, so just started the Battle City arc. This one isn't this hard, so I'll probably just crush this guy. And then so he gets his hand. He uses his Pot of Greed to get 2 more cards. He uses Graceful Charity to throw out 2 cards, get another card. And then he gets Pot of Greed one more time and then immediately wins.
From Exodia?
Yeah, from Exodia. And the kid's like, what the fuck?
Love it. The guy with like the total gimmick deck.
Yeah, which is literally just him not
Draw
attacking.
Get Exodia.
Yeah. He's got like 3 Swords of Revealing Light.
Are you ready to hear
I am
what Steiner
now
math is?
entirely out of money again. so we can continue.
I am destitute. Anyway.
You know they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal, so you got a 25% at best to beat me. Then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning go down drastically. See, the 3-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 6 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me and he's not even gonna try. So Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance. You got an 8% chance of winning at Sacrifice. Then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we was to go 1-on-1, then I had 66 2/3%. I got 141 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie. It's a disaster for you at Sacrifice.
God.
I really recommend watching the video of it because his diction is very good.
I mean, it's like the
I think those are the 2 like most well-known like wrestling promos outside of actual
wrestling like rants, basically.
and like
Incoherent rants.
those ones have been kind of like independently named.
Mm.
141 and 2/3 chance of winning. The numbers don't lie.
Okay, so you want to do Rathian now? An actual monster?
Yeah, an actual
We're
monster.
gonna have like 3 uploads worth of just doing gathering tours.
So, like, I'm not very good. Like,
I'm trying to find that video.
it's really
Oh, it's so
like
funny.
Bill helmet.
Oh yes.
What video are you? Oh, the Exodia one.
Yeah, I'm trying to find because it was literally. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh,
Right
here it is.
on top.
I think this is it. Hold on.
Still doing it.
Okay, no, it doesn't have the guy saying it though.
Excuse me.
Man.
I would say yes, that is his job.
So, oh, God. That one was even worse.
We're gonna do a hunt.
Presumably.
Okay.
If you wanted to pop up a Rathian, we can do it now.
Oh yeah, I gotta do it. Rathian. Apparently, this is a common thing. So, like, a lot of people get fucked by this guy in this game because he just summons Exodia on the first turn.
I mean, you figure how many people are playing that game. There'd
Mm,
be like, I don't know, a 1 in 1,000 chance or something that he could do that.
yeah.
I did already. That.
So my our grand resurgence of Pokemon. I was watching a video of this guy who was playing. I don't know. Did I tell you that it was a guy playing Red, but the AI was being controlled by like a world champion Pokemon player?
Oh.
Like they made a mod so that anytime that he battled a trainer, the AI was actually just the world, like a recent world champion of Pokemon playing against him.
Awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that popped up in yours too, because it's apparently the guy's pretty big. I had never heard of him before. I watched him do a pacifist only run where he can't do any damage dealing attacks. So he just has to like poison people and leech seed and
Okay. I suppose if you get like a Chansey going or a Gliscor or something, that's doable.
I
yeah.
feel like I would argue that is the definition of pacifist.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm
true.
a pacifist. I just poisoned them to death.
Yeah, well, it's funny because he had like he he talked about how it got to a point where he just like would run out of leech seeds or toxic or whatever, so he would just play the Poke Flute until they died.
Play the Poke Flute?
Yeah, because in the original game,
Oh.
playing the Poke Flute took a turn.
Instead of struggling, you mean?
Yeah, so it
Okay.
would kill his own Pokemon, but it's so funny. So it's just like imagining Lorelei of the Elite Four just standing there while her Pokemon slowly is poisoned to death while this kid just keeps playing the Poke Flute.
Mhm.
Also, that game was busted as hell. So, like, if you got Leech Seed and Toxic on someone, Leech Seed would deal the same amount of damage that Toxic would.
Really?
Yeah, because the original Pokemon games are actually broken.
So
Yes.
I looked this up the other day. In
I think I was telling him, but go ahead.
a Pokemon, like the data for a Pokemon in the original games was like 12 bits,
Mm-hmm.
not even bytes.
Yeah, like in the original game, they were
Yeah.
that small, and then even modern times, they're what did we?
They were like 56 bits or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, didn't you say it was like you could fit the entire Pokemon catalog in like half a megabyte or
a
something?
fifth of a
A
megabyte.
fifth of a
Fifth of a megabyte.
Yes, you can fit the entire Gen 6 National Dex in a fifth of a megabyte, and they
Yeah.
make you pay $5 for Pokemon Bank, as if it's
Yeah.
like you need to store them in a streaming, like a cloud streaming thing.
Right. It's ridiculous.
Game Freak Bad Company.
Correct. I was regaling him with the how somehow Pokemon Home is like 10 times worse than I thought it was, and I already thought it was bad.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry, we just locked your Pokemon behind a paywall.
Mm,
Yeah, like I have 500 Pokemon that I can't access again unless I pay the money.
Seriously? Well,
yep. When Pokemon Bank, something that they also made, let you at least withdrawal Pokemon, even if your subscription ran out,
Mm.
because that's like the ethical way to do
And I
that.
think I technically could. I would just have to do it 30 at a time and then close Pokemon Home and then reopen it and then do another 30.
Do you think? Or is it only going to show you that first box?
That same box.
That's a good question. I don't know if it would go to the empty box that had the 30 or if it would go to the next one, I guess. And with 500 Pokemon in there, I'm just waiting to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The literal purpose for it,
Yeah.
store 500 Pokemon.
That's always the best when you look up on Bulbapedia and it's like, how do I obtain this Pokemon in this game? It just says Pokemon Bank or Pokemon Home.
Yeah. I think, I'm not positive, but I think through Oros and X and Y, I think every Pokemon was obtainable. Like, that wasn't mythical,
Yeah.
but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think everything that is mythical because you can get every legendary.
How do I keep
Yeah.
doing this?
What? I mean, you just attack it while it becomes mountable.
Okay.
Why? Why?
Press the
But how
Y,
do I do that?
press B.
One day
Pressing
you
it,
will
it's
learn.
not- It's not doing anything.
What pistol she's got?
Yeah. Like you were telling me to fly and I don't know what button to press because nothing said fly.
I did not say fly. We were saying
Press
why.
the-
Oh,
Press
why?
the Y
Okay.
button.
I was pressing everything, man. I was like, why do they need it up in the air?
There are two buttons and they are X and Y.
But it gives
Pokemon
you
X
like
and Y.
6 other things.
What were you saying?
I
Chris?
think I remember the map that was on. I think
Was it
was the
Paris?
Chinese town.
Lijiang?
Like in the center.
Okay.
Bridges, you get moved off, and I don't know why I remember that.
question. Do you think anyone has ever said the words "I'm pissing her all she's got, Captain" in that order with that fake Scottish accent?
Outside of what we did.
Or,
Oh, yeah.
I think we might be the first in my mind.
I think there was a distinct possibility we are.
Done.
Pissing her all she's got.
Numb?
What?
Singing numb?
Close. It was a Linkin Park song from like Transformers or something.
No. What I've
Love
done.
That was not numb, huh?
No,
No, That
not
was
quite.
the,
But,
that was the album that Linkin Park died on.
Numb.
oh no.
But it smells like Teen Spirit.
Hello, 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 hello.
Get like that. Sucks so much.
What?
Yeah,
So
explain it away.
what song would you say you associate with Black Widow? If you had to associate any pop song.
I already know where this is going and I hate it.
Yeah. Now imagine if instead of relegating a slow, like a down tempo minor key, updating that to the trailers. What if they put that during the opening title sequence in Marvel's The Black Widow?
Hmm.
Now-
Yeah, movie studios love doing that.
That's some good news for you, Owen.
Mm. They did it. No one's safe, man. They do the Bee Gees, they do fucking
Yeah.
Coldplay, they do Nirvana.
Yeah.
That song was pretty bad.
I posted something and like asking if there was like an industry growing up around that, and you mentioned that there is, Tim. Is this like something you've
Yeah,
heard?
how have I not ranted to you about this yet?
Trailer for the past
Tears for Fears.
It's been like 10 years now, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
like I know the concept, and I hate it, but like, are there just like a few artists that are doing it? Is it just like the same couple people? Because
No. Oh, I see. You were thinking it's just like a small group. No, it's just
yeah, I'm kind of wondering like, is it?
anyone could do it.
And they
It's
literally,
like-
I think they just hire people to do it for cheap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Well,
Absolutely.
that's what I'm wondering,
I mean-
is it like there's like a specific group of people where it's just like these are the cheap people who will like sing your terrible song?
No,
Yeah.
but also I'm sure there are people who just make one of those for like every song that exists, hoping that maybe it'll like get in a trailer.
yeah.
Because
They made one for New Mutants. It was just a horrible, slowed down rendition of another brick in the wall.
yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah,
great.
what was the one in the Dune trailer? It was another Pink Floyd, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? I haven't even like.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I've seen the Dune trailer, but I've never actually heard it because I've always had my TV on mute.
Well, it's probably not the one that they have on TV now, but like, yeah, it was some Pink Floyd song. It might have been "Comfortably Numb" or something like that.
Oh, of course. Oh
Dune?
shit! I need to be carving.
Wouldn't or would?
Wouldn't.
Doesn't matter.
No, I know. I'm not riding on you. I would not totally believe they would do that. It's just that
You like start up a trailer for like the new big epic movie coming out, and you just hear dum da da dum 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 dum.
Die of anger.
Okay, I'm ready to die of anger, Chris Cranston.
A cover of Pink Floyd's Eclipse
That's right.
was arranged by Hans Zimmer.
Yes, that's right.
Mm,
He's doing the music for Dune.
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, yeah. And they probably paid him like
A lot?
tens of thousands of dollars to do that,
Yeah.
which may have still been less than the license to actually license Eclipse, but like,
Yeah.
Shat it out in the weekend.
absolutely. I bet he didn't touch it, Chris.
Correct.
He did not touch the trailer music for Dune. Give me a break.
To shit it out over the weekend.
Yeah, he was paid $20,000, and he paid someone else $500 to shit it out.
Yeah.
I'm ready to shit out.
Hans Zimmer's got a lot of shit, and he's got a lot of money.
And I'm all out of money.
That's why I gotta take this dude trailer.
Oh my god, this is gonna make me very angry. So I should probably not listen to it.
Yeah. And I think it's some like Lord-esque sounding person, as it is in like every trailer. Some woman, a woman
They
who
didn't do
sounds
anything
like
to it.
Moira from Schitt's Creek. Singing. Yeah. Danny Blood.
No, yeah. Well, because they already did that one with fucking what was it? It was that awful Dracula movie from like 6 years ago.
Yeah, they had Lord singing
Everybody wants to rule the world.
Tears for Fears. Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody wants to.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because the first lyric is "Welcome to your life," and she goes, "Welcome to your
yeah.
life."
I don't even like dislike Lord. It's just unfortunate that that's a
I
thing.
know.
Like she's
Or
dark,
the
whatever.
the fucking Bee Gees song that they used for Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
What was it the Joker trailer that they used Tears of a Clown in?
Was it really?
I think so.
Bit on the rubber nose.
Can't
Oh
do
yeah.
that. Tears of a clown.
Imagine the bassoon part.
Oh man. So I literally have everything except one Rathian ruby.
Oh, okay. Well, pretty much every armor you're gonna find it has a rare that you need. So
Oh, okay.
Bradley Ruby.
yeah, I mean we could just keep fighting Rathians. I don't care.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna make this armor because I don't think I ever have the Rathian armor. I think I have like every.
Well, you need a ruby for the armor, or no?
Well, yeah. Well, Owen does. So yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you do not need a ruby for something else.
But I don't
Why
really
would
care.
they use Eclipse?
That's so like yeah, let's do Rathians because you also need it.
Oh no. Where is the Rathian?
Did you guys know that the music for the original Dune movie was written and orchestrated by Toto, the band?
I
Oh,
think I have heard that.
huh.
That sounds right for that movie.
Yeah. So, because that showed that
Wait, I
on
don't
there,
know
I was
that one
watching
either.
it with a friend, and I was like, "What the actual fuck?"
Yeah.
That's John Williams' son.
Well, maybe not yet. He was only in like one iteration of Toto. I think the '90s Toto.
Who was?
John Williams' son.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna check the timelines.
Yeah, he definitely was not in the like classic
OG
line
Toto.
Toto.
He was not in Africa's Toto.
No. Or hold the line. Bow, now, now.
Love is a highway. I don't know why I changed the key on you there. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. You just wanted to show off your range. It's fine.
Listed as lead vocalist for Toto from 1986 to 1998, 1988,
Wow.
and to 2019.
So,
Jesus.
okay, so for
a long time.
well, no, because Chris misspoke.
Oh.
You initially made it sound like he fronted it for 14 years, but he actually, there was actually only like 3 years, and then
Oh.
in 2010 again.
I see. Okay. It's like, holy shit, how did I not know this? Oh, Bobby Kimball. If only you weren't such a prick.
Which is he the original lead singer or something?
Yeah, he's the one that actually was like the one during with all their famous songs. But he's kind of just an asshole.
I see.
Shocking.